Marvel Avengers full war table gameplay reveal event. 25 minutes. Let's see what they're talking about. First, it starts off with a T for teen because you know, gotta make sure that the kids don't play this. Wait, hold up. Sound's not even on. It's a great first reaction, ain't it? just cut the sound out. The first reaction channel to ever not even include the video sound. But anyways, let's run that back. T for teen. Letting you know it's not for kids, even though kids play everything. Kids even got GTA. How they doing that?
When I was young, I found an orphaned wolf cub in the forest behind our
Hey, we're starring Miss Marvel. I think y'all know I'm a huge Marvel fan. I hope y'all know that.
If I could instill rules, the proper boundaries, I could harness the raw power of that beast. A few months later, while hunting, the adolescent cub turned on me.
Who's that talking? That has to be the main villain.
Fixing the damage the Avengers did all those years ago. Inhumans are sick.
Yeah, that's definitely the main villain.
It's dangerous. It's lethal. You are lucky to be alive. Come on, Kamala. Let A.I.M help you.
Hold up, is that? Oh, that's like the Hulk villain. I forget what they call him. I think they call him like the leader. Yeah, I don't know. He got something going on with him, but I think he's pretty smart. I don't know. What y'all think? Looks like he's pretty smart. Anyways, let's go with the trailer. That's definitely Hulk's villain, but I don't know the name of it. I think it's leader. Let's keep going.
I'll take my chances.
So it seems like they try to bribe Miss Marvel to come in and join in their side.
I think you should see for yourself. Could Mr. Stark help us with this?
Hi, I'm sorry. Who are you?
Kamala?
This better be good.
He totally locked Cap in the reactor room and then he tried to jack the Chimera.
That's crazy that they focusing on Miss Marvel so much because like in the MCU she hasn't even been like introduced yet. So I'm wondering if this is like a test to see how the fans react to Miss Marvel, and then if they love her, then they're gonna put her on the big screen. But just has me thinking of like, why would they go with the superhero like Miss Marvel to like bring the Avengers back together? But in my head, I'm thinking it's because it's a test for if she's ready to go on the big screen for MCU. So I wouldn't be surprised. Look out for other movies to start including Miss Marvel in there. Not like other movies, but look for that Miss Marvel teaser to start happening for the MCU. But anyways, let's get back into the gameplay trailer.
Son of a... Have you all completely lost your senses?
But hold up. Okay, I hate to rewind, but no, was he wearing a sticker? Would he go to Thor go to orientation or bring your dad to work day? Hold on now. What? This man has a whole sticker on his chest. Let's run that back.
Tried to jack the Chimera.
Son of a... Have you all
Look at that. It says hello. My name is... Yeah, he definitely went to orientation. He definitely got done dropping like two of his kids off. Crazy. I really don't know what that's for. But anyways. I don't know why that just threw me all the way off. I just like imagine Thor just walking into class to show off what he do for work. You know how you bring your dad in to talk to the class about what he does for work? Imagine Thor walking in.
completely lost your senses?
Where were you while the world went to hell?
This is our fault. All of ours. You really think the world is better without us? Yes.
What is Tony
It's
wearing?
always been your problem. Running from who you are, what you are.
Look, he always starting stuff.
This is exactly what Tarleton wants!
You struggle against the
Hulk Buster confirmed.
Progress, Avengers. Power cannot be controlled.
Is that Abomination? I ain't gonna go back. I'm not really a big Abomination fan.
I will rid the Earth of superpowers, even if it has to end with me.
Oh, that's MODOK. So the main villain is MODOK. That's cool, I guess.
It's just gotta
I don't see why they would not go for like a cooler main villain, but I guess MODOK is a good starting point.
What's up, Marvel
I'm
fans?
a big Marvel
My
fan,
name's Casey
so I know a lot
Lynch,
about
and I'm
MODOK, and
editorial
I'm not
director
too
at
impressed.
Crystal Dynamics. Marvel's Avengers War Table is your direct source for all things Marvel's Avengers. We've got a great show lined up with new trailers, new details on one of our main villains, MODOK, and advanced idea mechanics. And we'll
one
take
of the
a first
main
look
villains.
at co-op and war zones.
Co-op.
If you've ever thought, what is this?
You think? Okay, so getting into co-op, I think that their co-op is going to be like if you play Destiny or if you play Anthem, I think you know where Marvel is going with their co-op. I think it's going to be like a 2 to 4 max party setup, and you can go on different missions with your friends. And war zones, I mean, not Call of Duty at all, but war zones, I believe, will be like a mode to keep you engaged in leveling up your character, whichever you choose to play with. But let me stop guessing. They may go more into it. But that's just what I think.
This game, or how does it work? Then this is the show for you. Let's get into it, starting with a story trailer. In the aftermath of A-Day, everything changed.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed disease, powerful beings that
PUBG making a cameo
throughout our nation. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes. I can promise you this. I will use this second chance to make you safe. AIM will find a cure.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So A.I.M just took over. Let's get this ad off the screen.
As a founding member of tech giant Advanced Idea Mechanics, or AIM, George Tarleton dreamt of a world made better through science.
Marvel loves AIM.
But
They love using AIM as the main Avengers villain.
The inhuman infection, and the revolutionary Adaptoid project offers a world protected by science. Tarleton, a victim of A-Day himself, uses AIM's technological might and the public's fear of Inhumans to convince the world that the superpowered are uncontrollable and cannot be trusted. His deranged obsession drives him to become MODOK, mental organism designed only for killing.
That sounds like Magneto to me. That's what Magneto's whole plight was in X-Men.
Someone who had the muscle and mental capacity to become an Avengers-level threat. We also wanted a new face for modern Avengers fans. Big face.
Hold up. Did they just say new? Did they just say new face for Marvel fans? MODOK's been like, if y'all have never played Ultimate Alliance or Ultimate Alliance 2, MODOK is literally a villain in each one of those games. I mean, he wasn't a main, but like MODOK is not some low name villain that they just pulled out of a hat. Like MODOK's been in big team up Marvel video games, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm out here correcting them and stuff. You could tell I'm a huge Marvel fan because like I can actually call back to the games that MODOK's been in. MODOK's a pretty well-known villain. But anyways.
But comic fans know MODOK is anything but new. His origin in Marvel lore dates back more than 50 years to October of 1967.
Okay, well, he's
Tales
just
of
talking about
Suspense.
comics.
Now, with AIM's drive to manipulate public fear and his ability to control machines with his mind, Tarleton and AIM are the most sophisticated threat the Avengers have ever faced. But a teenage fangirl named Kamala Khan doesn't trust AIM. In fact, she's convinced that AIM is experimenting on her fellow Inhumans under the guise of finding a cure. And she believes George Tarleton was behind the plot to discredit the Avengers. And she has proof. As you pick up the trail of the long-disbanded Avengers, you'll advance the story of this.
I'm looking at this right quick. Like mission. It's looking a little not division. It's looking a little Anthem-ish. Pick your mission and go on with your friends, or pick your mission and go on by yourself. Huh. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do y'all think was what was the long-term plan for these type of mission structures?
A single-player campaign, unlocking more and more hero-specific missions. We know you've been asking for new gameplay that's not from A-Day. We hear you. So here's a playthrough of part of a new Thor hero mission
He said we hear
called
you.
Once an Avenger.
We hear you. That's funny. They know they was running off that A-Day footage. But this is from a mission in the game, if you wasn't paying attention.
We're here live at the A.I.M experience in Manhattan, witnessing the
Nick
return
Fury?
of the Avengers, but they appear to be attacking
Broadcast
the
Nick
city.
Fury?
Keep
Look,
rolling.
he just got off orientation again, dropping his kids off. Crazy.
Is it any coincidence that this attack comes on the very day that A.I.M is supposed to unveil their promising new adaptoid program? Oh.
Perfect timing, man.
Thank you.
You should know, I'm not in the best of moods.
Get the play as Thor?
Wait, is that
Yep.
Thor?
Holy crap, Thor! Where the hell did you come from?
I was serving the commoners when it started raining bolts of metal from the skies.
It's unbelievably good to see you.
Bit dramatic,
Okay.
don't you think?
It
The
doesn't
flight
matter.
system
He's
pretty
here
smooth.
now.
That frame rate, they're going to fix that. Definitely not on a PS5 or PC.
What you were supposed to do, Thor. You gave up your power. You should have
Can y'all tell the frame rate?
forgotten.
I don't know if I'm nerding out or not.
When mortals are in peril. Where do you hide, Doctor? Can you not face me?
Look around. I'm everywhere.
So far, I like it though. I like it. It's not blowing me away, but it's definitely not trash. Like, it looks good.
Something Carlton cooked up to crash the Chimera. Fun, aren't they?
So I bet you the other heroes, like your friends, could control them. Like yeah. I think that's how it's gonna work. Your friends could be fighting along with you.
Just like old times.
AIM dropships inbound.
I see them.
Focus on those mechs. Kamala, you okay?
Yeah? No.
On my way. Hulk, you got this?
I think this is single player. Either this is single player or you could play this single and then come back as a co-op mission. Which would be pretty cool. Like you get to pick your different superhero. Imagine the person that ends up with Black
Dare
Widow.
I ask who this child is?
They're gonna be hurt.
We'll explain later. Don't worry, she's up to it.
Imagine everybody else gets Hulk, Thor, Iron Man, and you end up with Black Widow.
Chimera's still losing altitude.
Even Miss Marvel.
Thor, can
Miss
you
Marvel's
hold
a
up
cool
with
character,
wind?
in my opinion.
Tear the ship apart.
Like the Miss Fantastic. Well, I noticed that Thor has a certain animation when it comes to finishing those big mechs.
You killed Captain America, Thor. Who else will fall before your hammer?
Silence!
Is that a spoiler? We find out Thor out here killing people. Hey, this man who playing Thor is not dodging too much, is he? I guess he gotta let the people see how these heroes take damage. That frame rate is struggling. That frame rate is struggling. Oh my god. I don't know if y'all can see it. He's jumping. Hey, this is the showcase gameplay. They can't. I'm just keep my comments to myself. They may fix it up before it comes out. It comes out soon, I think, though.
We're losing power fast.
They're sturdy. I'll give
in this AIM experience story.
Not on my watch. The Chimera can't go down. Not again.
I wonder how far this mission is into the story.
Spotted some drones heading for the command deck. Got my hands full, kid. I'm on them. Nice.
I hope y'all know this is my first time watching this, so I don't know. Like, if I get something right that's in the future in this game, then I'm just guessing. This is spoiler free, but still guessing.
You don't have to. That's the whole point.
Iron Man don't really get along with nobody. Even in the MCU. Only person he got along with was Spider-Man. That was like for like one movie.
Tarleton, do not do this! You've given me no choice. Familiar, Stark.
How original. You gonna steal my haircut next?
The damage has already been done, Avengers. Open the pipe rock!
Okay, a little special move.
Kamala, Tony, we're trying to restart the engines, but there's not enough power. We're out of time, people. Brace for impact.
Hey, God of Thunder.
Stay behind me.
Now, bring it.
So like Thor carrying them, I'm not even gonna lie. Thor carrying the whole team like LeBron did the Cavs back in 2018.
Once an Avenger is a great example of a hero mission, a single-player campaign experience focusing on a specific playable character.
Okay, so they did say single player.
Hero missions give us a chance to tell more of each hero's story and showcase the variety and depth of our hero designs. Let's take a quick look at how Thor plays. With the game's combat systems, players can string together combos of heavy and light attacks, or hold for signature attacks. Combat versatility is one of Thor's strengths, from making use of Mjolnir to pinning enemies from a distance, or bringing the sky down on his foes. In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give him access to...
Like, who cleared this? Sorry, I gotta go back. Like, look at that frame rate. That frame rate. Look at this right here. Like, do y'all see this? Like, am I on this? Hold up.
Combat versatility is one of Thor's strengths, from
making
use
right
of
here.
Mjolnir to pinning enemies from a distance, or bringing the sky down.
Is that like 20 frames?
In addition to core combat moves, the God of Thunder has a wide variety of skills to unlock that give him access to classic moves. This is one of our favorites,
That's a good
manual targeting. We largely drew our influence from writer Jason Aaron's run on the Mighty Thor comic. Manual targeting allows you to quickly mark your enemies for bullseyes with Mjolnir, and one by one, you can mark them and knock them down as Mjolnir comes back to you. Follow that up with a powerful ground pound, and you've got a mighty combo.
That's pretty cool.
Manual targeting is a great ranged attack, but if up close and personal is more your style, go with the hammer spin or Mjolnir Cyclone.
You can play different ways with each character, I'm assuming.
Heroes have 3 special heroic moves: Assault, Ultimate, and Support.
You see, they're not showing Black Widow.
We started with the signature moves from the comics and movies that we've always wanted to play.
Hey, look, even Ms. Marvel doing damage.
Charges the fastest, and in some cases, you can store multiple charges to use strategically as a part of your combos. You can perform these after charging your heroic meters with normal attacks. For instance, Natasha's assault heroic is Widow's Bite, which is an electroshock projectile move you might recognize.
Won't play with
you
that.
can see Nat using it right here.
Look at Hulk, and then look at Black Widow.
Each hero also has a unique support heroic that's designed to enhance co-op and team play. For example, Thor's support, Warrior's Fury, lets him channel the power of the gods to supercharge his Odin force and grants a period of invulnerability for nearby team members.
That's pretty cool.
You can see this in action when Iron Man gets the buff as he flies through Thor's support. Ultimates take longer to charge, but they're definitely worth the wait. They have more screen clearing power, and some even have residual effects, like Thor's Bifrost Ultimate.
That frame rate
Thor's
so
ultimate heroic channels the power of the 9 realms.
Hopefully they fix that before the game comes out. There's definitely going to be a lot of 6 and 7s.
Allowing Thor to use the power of the Bifrost Bridge to do maximum damage. We know everyone plays differently, so we have melee, ranged, aerial, and ground combat skills to tailor your hero to your playstyle. As your heroes earn experience, they gain access to new skills. Skill points allow you to unlock new moves, combos, and even new versions of attacks.
Y'all think what Hulk did to Loki in the first Avengers movie, you think that move's gonna be in the game? If it's not, wasted opportunity. Let me know what y'all think.
As you build up your heroes, you begin to see how unlocking and mastering the separate core skills offers a ton of depth and variety on its own for every hero.
So far it looks solid.
And that's before gear, perks, artifacts, and any kind of later game progression. So why is all of this important? Because it means your Thor will play differently than my Thor, and my Hulk will play different than yours. Another way to customize your heroes is with gear. We've previously talked about the different rarities and how perks will give you powerful modifiers for even more customization. Some perks apply special damage like plasma or gamma, or cause status effects like shrink, which will shrink enemies and reduce damage and defense. You can see Iron Man using gamma gear in this shot, and eagle-eyed fans probably noticed his laser sweep was green instead of red. Nope, that wasn't a bug. When you have gamma gear equipped, it grants a bonus damage modifier and changes the emissive color of your attack. And voila, green lasers. We know that if you look good, you'll play good. The Crystal team has really enjoyed creating all new outfits for these heroes and drawing from Marvel's 80-year history to bring so many classic outfits to the game. Each hero has dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras and story arcs.
Hold up now, Hulk was clean. Let's go back with that.
Dozens of outfits drawn from some of the most recognizable eras and
Hulk look like he finna go take $1 billion out his bank account right now. That's what Hulk dressed to impress. Hulk finna walk in the airport, just buy like 3 or 4 airplanes just to take a helicopter to his next destination. But anyways, let's move on. Did I mute the video? How did I mute the video? Man, why Casper muting the video? Now I'm just playing. Let's keep going.
You can earn them over the course of the story campaign by completing missions and deciphering patterns. There's Iron Man's suit from the 2014 Original Sin storyline, or Donald Blake, which is a nod to an alias of Thor's who first appeared in 1962.
Ah, they're showing off the orientation outfit. I like that.
Journey into Mystery issue 83, or Tony's Stark Tech outfit that was inspired by the Bleeding Edge armor that first appeared in Invincible Iron Man number 25 in 2010. While there are a ton of outfits you'll earn just by playing, some will require completing iconic mission chains to earn each hero's iconic outfit, and some outfits will only be available in our online marketplace.
AKA, hold up. You know what that means? Exit out of that right quick. AKA, they're telling you that in order to get these exclusive, in order to get some of these exclusive skins for the player, you're gonna have to
tell them to bring me my money.
Oh, people at the Marvel headquarters gonna be like, wait, why don't we just put some extra skins into the game and just have them pay for it? You know what Marvel said?
Tell them to bring me my money.
Marvel don't care about the fans. This game don't care about the fans. Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. DLC confirmed.
You could even customize your attitude and let out your inner Hulk with the right emote. I don't think that's canon. Those are just some of the ways you'll be able to build and spec out your heroes.
Emotes.
Okay, I think it's time for another trailer.
AKA
this one gives us a
microtransactions.
first look at how all that customization is especially fun when you play together. This is Co-op and War Zones.
You would think this game published by EA. I don't really like that emote.
On the Air Force.
These adaptoids of his, they harvest their powers through the torture of these Inhumans. Georgie Boy is gearing up for war.
Programmable power under our control. No more heroes.
The entire world is in terrible danger. Time is here.
I could pull some strings to spruce up the armory. Get ourselves some new toys to play with. Dangerous ones.
I'm picking up something in the atmosphere. A derivative of Terrigen.
I'm here. Who needs their ass kicked?
Very air breach of dark magic.
I think they're going for like a huge replayability factor. Like they're going for a turn on and play type game. Like turn on and grind type game. I think that's what they're going for. Because the way the upgrades,
this bird in the air before AIM comes looking for us.
the way these upgrades are looking, they definitely want you to play this game for a long time after it comes out.
Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Heroes are people, and people can be corrupted.
If I don't stop them, it's just one more thing to regret on my deathbed.
Times like this, when all seems hopeless, that's when we got to stand strong.
Oh, Nick Fury? Samuel Jackson got a one of them GTA haircuts where they add hair to your head.
You want to see powers? Here we go.
Bro, that frame rate, like, I hate to keep talking about the frame rate, but it's just so obvious. Like, who cleared that?
The RPG mobile hit of 2019.
So far, we've talked about the story, hero missions, and customization. Now, let's talk about...
Uh-oh, it's buffering. Now my frame rate messed up. Their frame rate then infected my frame rate. Now I got to let the video load some more. Anyways, let's get back into it. Hopefully it doesn't buffer no more. Or we got to lower the resolution.
War Zones. War Zones are missions which you can play with up to a total of 4 players or solo with an AI companion team made up of your unlocked and leveled heroes. Whether playing hero missions or War Zones, you always make forward progress with your heroes.
That's nice.
On your helicarrier, you'll use the war table to launch missions with a variety of objectives and challenges.
Man had a
As you saw,
man had a whole bird on his back. Hold on. Man went hunting for that. That man went hunting for that cape. How much y'all think that cost? Look like he finna walk onto a Young Thug set. That's crazy. Anyways.
War table to launch missions with a variety of objectives and challenges. As you saw in the co-op trailer, each mission is grounded in story. So whether you're in the campaign or war zones, you're always working together to stop AIM and rebuild the resistance.
Just like Anthem.
You get missions from Jarvis, Maria Hill, Hank Pym, and more characters from...
Hold up, now he was name dropping. Hold on, let's rewind that so y'all can hear that one more time. Man, we're dropping a lot of names. You gotta pick them up.
Or war zones, you're always working together to stop AIM and rebuild the resistance. You get missions from Jarvis, Maria Hill, Hank Pym, and more characters from Marvel history.
Ant-Man confirmed.
Once you pick your mission, you'll board the Quinjet, where you can matchmake, switch heroes, choose your loadout, and of course, pick the right look and attitude for the job.
Man, Ant-Man's definitely DLC. That's tough.
As you start playing missions across the globe, you'll realize AIM has entrenched themselves in cities and remote locations alike, all in the name of research. War zones range from wide open spaces designed for exploration and team traversal to dense interiors with a variety of objective-based challenges, boss fights, and rewards.
I'm just gonna let y'all look at the frame rate.
Here's a mission we saw in the co-op trailer called To Tame a Titan, where we can see some team play. There's this cool shot of Iron Man, but you may have missed Kamala and Hulk performing a team finisher on that poor guy back there. When you max out some larger enemies' stun meter, two heroes can come together to perform a team finisher, which gives you a chance to take them down much faster. Teamwork makes the dream work. Living the hero life is all about growth, getting...
I don't want to sound like a hater, but so we're just beating up machines the whole game, or like there's no super like people, no super guys and machines. We're just beating up we're beating up the male iRobots. Like, what are we doing here? Anyways.
Stronger and better equipped to play smarter, and there are plenty of upgrades to help you do just that. As you progress through the campaign, you'll also be rebuilding and upgrading the Chimera, your helicarrier, which is your own flying base.
You know what? That frame rate is okay. This is the last time. We got 2 minutes left, so this is the last. This is my final thoughts on the frame rate. I'm thinking, because this was live streamed, I believe, and like ripped and put on YouTube, which is what I'm watching it on. Maybe during the live stream, something messed up so that it looks like it's a bad frame rate when it really is just the live stream. Because that frame rate is way too up and down to actually have been approved to look like that and come out like that to the public. So I'm thinking, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt because it's happened multiple times throughout this gameplay reveal event, that they just had some problems with the live streaming settings, and that's why sometimes the frame drops. So I'm gonna step on a limb for Square Enix. I think it's Square. Is it Square Enix? I'm just attaching companies to this game, but I'm hoping that that's the reason. So let's finish this video, and that's my last and final thoughts about the frame rate. I know y'all probably like, stop talking about the frame rate, but it's bad. Anyways.
The Resistance is a group who have banded together in the 5 years since A-Day. Some are inhuman and have powers. Some are former SHIELD agents who refuse to pledge allegiance to AIM, and some just want to help.
What is this place?
We call it the Anthill. Not my idea.
You'll join their cause in the field by working directly with factions like the
Man's
Inhuman
definitely
Alliance
DLC.
and SHIELD agents Dum Dum Dugan, Nick Fury, and more.
Dum Dum Dugan. Who remembers Dum Dum Dugan from Ultimate Alliance?
And SHIELD agents Dum Dum Dugan.
I don't know why, but that's one of my favorite missions in Ultimate Alliance, is rescuing Dum Dum Dugan. And I think like you had to, like when you rescue Dum Dum, I just love saying his name, but when you rescue him, I think you have to fight like, was it MODOK? It definitely wasn't. That'd be crazy if it was MODOK if you had to fight him. But you had to rescue him from I think it was Iron Man's villain. It was like do y'all remember that the villain from the first Iron Man, the big dude in the big Iron Man armor? I think you had to fight him to rescue Dum Dum Dugan. So that's what I was. That name just brought back so many memories from playing Ultimate Alliance. The days when life was much more simple. Or is simpler a word? Probably not. But more simple is, I think. Don't have a dictionary with me. Anyways, let's finish this off.
Nick Fury, and more. Earning faction reputation will give you
Why
access
do you
to
walk
new
like that?
challenges,
Hey, Avengers. Hill has something she needs your help with.
new vendors, and more powerful items. There will always be new threats on the horizon, so you want to ensure your Avengers are ready for anything.
Always, keyword, meaning this is going to be a life. This is going to be I forget what they call it. One of them long-standing games. I forget what they call it, but it's one of them type of games that they plan to keep updating for 5 to 10 years. Not 10 years, definitely not 10 years. 4 to 5 years. Just like the Division. Why I keep just saying the Division? Just like Destiny 2, the developers came out and said they're trying to push this game for 4 to 5 years, and I think that's what Marvel's trying to do right here.
We've talked about a lot today, but that's kind of the point. This is a really big, ambitious game. Marvel's Avengers isn't just a global, high-stakes race to rebuild the Avengers, to save the Inhumans, and uncover the truth about AIM's plans. That's just the beginning. This is a brand new original Avengers single-player story that you can enjoy on your own, made the Crystal Dynamics way. But it's also an experience you can play with your friends that will grow as we add new heroes, new regions, and new story.
New heroes, new regions, new stories. Let me get my drop ready. Hold up. You know what that means?
Tell them to bring me my money.
You already know what Marvel's saying. Anyways, let's get back to it.
All at no additional cost.
Now, I just played that whole drop just for him to discredit my whole disclaimer. Just for him to discredit what I just said. I've been talking about DLC throughout this whole video, losing my voice and everything. And he gonna say, at no additional cost. We got 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And he just now tells the fans, no additional cost. I would have been saying that. I would have been said all this stuff will come at no additional cost. People don't have 25-minute attention spans. Anyways.
Thank you for following us and believing in us. I want to give a big shout out to our community. Thank you for caring and telling us what you think. We're listening, and as fans ourselves, we're all working every day to make Marvel's Avengers worthy of your support. Please stick around after the show to ask questions and chat. On behalf of the whole Marvel's Avengers team, thank you for tuning in to the first Marvel's Avengers War Table. In the coming months, we'll talk about our first post-launch hero, our upcoming beta, and of course, our launch, when Marvel's Avengers arrives September 4th. I'm Casey Lynch, and I'll see you next time.
September 4th. Mark your calendars. And they are already announcing DLC. No wonder they said it. Then no wonder they said it was free, because if they would have said they're announcing new heroes and the people had to pay for it, ooh, it would have been some backlash. But all this DLC being free, I mean, you can't argue with free DLC. That's a huge W, no matter what the DLC is. So I mean, if this is gonna be like a long-standing game for 4 to 5 years, then free DLC being the model is kind of like honorable, because they could have went the EA route and just charged you for every new character they put in the game, aka Apex Legends. But anyways, that was Marvel's Avengers full war table gameplay reveal event. I gave my reaction to it. Let me know what you think of the reaction. Let me know if you think like I should have talked more, should have talked less, should have broke down this, should have broke down that. Just, you know, give me a little feedback. I'm probably gonna hit me on my personal socials, or not my personal, but my Analytic socials, or or yeah, y'all always find a way to let me know what you think. But I appreciate it though. I appreciate you taking the time out to watch this, listen to it. Like it's like a little community I have going on. But yeah, that's what they had to show for right now. I think it was pretty solid. Frame rate was terrible, but I already broke that down. Captain America was nowhere to be found. I believe he'll probably come back as I don't think he'll come back as DLC. I think he'll come back as after you beat the game, you unlock Captain America. I think that would be like a little thing to get people to beat the game, because I don't think he's dead. I mean, imagine killing off one of the most popular members of the Avengers. But imagine if they would do the same thing to Hawkeye. People would be like, we didn't care about him anyway. Like, you know. So yeah, that's what I think about the Marvel's Avengers Full War Table gameplay reveal event. Let me know what you think, and for the YouTube version, that's it. You know, just let me know what you think, and that's been my first reaction video.